The Curious Little Owl and the Forest Secrets Kids Story Bedtime Story. Deep in the heart of a mystical forest, there lived a little owl named Oliver. Unlike other owls who were content with their nightly routines, Oliver was always curious. While his friends would happily nap in the day, Oliver spent his time exploring every nook and cranny of the forest, always asking questions about the world around him. One evening, as the sun began to set and the forest came alive with the sounds of crickets and rustling leaves, Oliver flew high into the trees. He noticed something strange, a glimmering light deep in the forest. It wasn't the usual twinkling of fireflies or the glow of the moon. It was something different, something magical. Oliver was intrigued. What could that light be, he wondered. I must find out. With his keen owl eyes, Oliver set off to investigate. He flew through the thick trees, over the sparkling creek, and past the glowing mushrooms that lined the forest floor. The light led him deeper into the forest than he had ever gone before. After a long journey, Oliver came to a clearing where the light was shining from a large, ancient tree. The tree had twisted roots that reached out like arms, and its bark shimmered in the fading light. It was unlike any tree Oliver had ever seen. As he landed on a branch, he noticed something even more amazing, a small door in the base of the tree. The door was glowing softly, as if it were inviting him inside. Without hesitation, Oliver flew closer and perched on the branch just above it. The door creaked open, revealing a hidden world inside the tree. It was a secret forest garden filled with colorful flowers, sparkling gems, and twinkling lights. In the center of the garden stood a wise, old owl with silver feathers and glowing eyes. "Hello, young owl," the old owl said kindly. "I've been expecting you." Oliver's eyes widened in surprise. "You were expecting me? But how did you know I was coming?" The old owl smiled. "I know all who are curious enough to seek the secrets of the forest. You are special, Oliver. You have a heart full of wonder and a spirit that seeks knowledge. That is why you found your way here." Oliver was amazed. "But what is this place? Why does it glow?" "This," the old owl said, "is the heart of the forest. It is a magical place where the wisdom of the trees and creatures of the forest is stored. Only those who are truly curious and open to learning can find it." Oliver's heart raced with excitement. "So, what can I learn here?" The old owl perched next to him and spoke softly. "You can learn the ancient secrets of the forest, Oliver. You can understand the songs of the trees, the whispers of the wind, and the language of the stars. But remember, true wisdom is not just knowing things. It is also about understanding how to use that knowledge to help others." Oliver thought for a moment. "So, it's not just about finding the answers, but about how I can share what I learn?" "Exactly," the old owl said with a nod. "Knowledge is meant to be shared, just as light is meant to be spread. You have the power to bring light and wisdom to others in your forest." With a newfound understanding, Oliver spent the rest of the evening learning from the heart of the forest. He learned the songs of the birds, the stories the wind whispered, and the ancient knowledge that had been passed down for generations. When it was time to leave, the old owl gave Oliver a small feather. "Take this with you, young owl. It will remind you of the knowledge you've gained and the light you are meant to share." Oliver flew back home, feeling proud and full of wonder. From that night on, he was no longer just curious. He became a wise owl, sharing the secrets of the forest with his friends and teaching them how to appreciate the beauty and wisdom around them. And so, Oliver learned that curiosity is not just about asking questions, but about finding ways to use what you learn to make the world a better place.